Hello friends, let's have the discuss of NTA mock test. ये आई थिंक 94 है। क्वेश्चन स्टार्ट करने से पहले प्लीज़ मैं आप लोगों से रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ, जिन लोगों ने अभी तक मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है प्लीज़ वो लोग चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लें और प्लीज़ आप लोग वीडियो को पूरा देखा करें प्लीज़, और वीडियो को ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लाइक एंड शेयर किया करें। A cell with fully elastic wall is placed in hypertonic solutions. What will not happen? Change in cell size and shape. ये तो होगा ही। The whole cell will shrink. ये भी होगा। Cytoplasm shrinks from the cell wall and undergoes plasmolysis. No. Decrease in cell size. ये भी होगा। क्वेश्चन नंबर सेकेंड, यहाँ पर features how many are associated with the taxonomic key. Okay, each statement is lead. No, used in a pair called couplet. ये correct है. Generally analytical. No, but yes, I hope this is not so correct. But generally analytical. No, okay. Plant identifications only. ये correct है. Non-specific for each categories. ये correct है. Non-specific for each categories. No. But generally analytical, this is correct. But use set of alternate character. Okay. Question number 3. If a foreign gene is ligated at the PVU first site in PBR 322, which of the following option is correct? Recombinants will grow in tetracycline containing medium. Question number 4. Infective stage to man of the parasite that causes hematuria is Cercaria. Question number 5. Which of the following is not an example of recessive autosomal disease? Hemophilia is not a recessive autosomal disease. It is sex-linked disease. But cystic fibrosis, phenylketonuria, sickle cell anemia are recessive autosomal disease. Question number 6. Jacob and Monod studied lactose metabolism in E. coli and proposed operon concept. Operon concept is applicable for all prokaryotes and some eukaryotes. Question number 7. What breed of animals are used to mate the animals suffering from reductions in fertility as a result of inbreeding depressions? Unrelated superior animals of the same breed. Question number 8. Ethanol is commercially produced through a particular species of Saccharomyces cerevisiae. I hope cerevisiae is not Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Question number 9. The concept of chemical evolution is based on possible origins of life by combinations of chemicals under suitable environmental conditions. Question number 10. Technique used in the productions of flavor saver tomato is plant breeding. Question number 11. When was the Water Prevention and Control of Pollutions Act enforced in India? 1974. Question number 12. Which is wrongly matched? I gave for bulbils and Penicillium conidia, water hyacinth runners, no offset, dry film leaf buds. Question number 13. Which of the following sexually transmitted diseases are not completely curable? Genital herpes, hepatitis B, AIDS, all of these are not completely curable disease. Question number 14. Anemophily is also polluted by wind, grasses and date palm. Okay, hydrophily is also polluted with the help of water, Vallisneria and Ceratophyllum. फिर इंटोमोफिली, पॉल पॉलू pollination by insects. Rose and jasmines ornithophily pollinated by Butea and Bignonia. Question number 15. What are the two structural features of an ecosystem: species compositions and stratifications? Question number 16. How do ecologists estimate the total number of species present in the world? By making statistical comparisons, the temperatures, tropical species richness of an exhaustively studied a group of insect and extrapolating this rate to other group of plant and animals. Question number 17. Which of the following are accessory glands of male reproductive system: bulbourethral glands and seminal vesicle? Question number 18. Heaviest wood is of क्रूगियोडेंड्रॉन, हालांकि ये एनसीईआरटी में दिया हुआ है नहीं, दिस इज नॉट इम्पोर्टेंट. Question number 19. A bacterium which is capable of utilizing the most evidently available gas in the atmosphere for one of its metabolic pathways but cannot utilize the second most evidently available for its another metabolic pathway because it's also related for Clostridium no azobacter but Rhodomicrobitum और उसके बाद जैंथोमोनास. Question number 20. Identify the correct statement regarding urine formation. They prevent diuresis. ADH facilitate the water reabsorption from the distal part of nephron. Question number 21. Age-related disorders characterized by decreased bone mass and increased chances of fractures is osteoporosis. Question number 22. The reproductive roots taking part in the reproductions are found in दालवर्गीय यानी कि सीसम्स, दालवर्गीय सिसुबोल. उसके बाद फिर डहेलिया, फिर स्वीट पोटैटो यानी आइपोमिया बटाटा. ऑल ऑफ दीज आर रिलेट. क्वेश्चन नंबर 23. रॉन्ग स्टेटमेंट चूज करना है. टेंडन्स आर कंपोज्ड मेनली ऑफ वाइट कोलेजन फाइबर. करेक्ट. Ligaments have mainly yellow elastic fibers and few white fibers. 84. Tissue is a type of dense. No, it is loose connective tissue. Brown adipose tissue generates more heat than white adipose tissue. Question number 24. From the following options, which of them cannot increase the rate of heartbeat, the strength of ventricular contractions, and thereby the cardiac output for vagus nerve? No, but adrenaline nor adrenaline sympathetic nerves. क्वेश्चन नंबर 25. यहाँ पर बताना है कि स्पोरोफाइट होते हैं डिप्लॉयड इन नेचर्स. एंथ्रीडियम यानी कि ये गैमीट है, गैमीट होते हैं हैप्लॉयड इन नेचर्स. उसके बाद राइजोटिल आल्सो हैप्लॉयड इन नेचर्स. Question number 26. Differentiation of soot is controlled by high cytokinin oxygen ratio. Question number 27. The bacterial flagellum has a vessels, granules, a hook, a man, filaments. For all of these are correct. Question number 28. Rate of photosynthesis increases with the increase in limiting environmental factor. Question number 29. Which one of the following organs help in the physiological adaptations in desert rodents for kidney? Question number 30. Potassium is required in more evident quantities in the meristematic tissues, bud leaves and root tips for potassium. Question number 31. In which form CO2 is carried in blood sodium bicarbonate? Question number 32. Which of the following elements is present in a negligible amount in the human's body for silicon? Question number 33. Which one of the following combinations of chromosomes number, haploid, and DNA content C is true of diploids stage of mammalian oocyte, diploid, and 4C? Question number 34. Trypsinogen is activated into trypsins by the enzymes enterokinase secreted by intestinal mucosa. Question number 35. The unique characteristics of phylum Annelida is nephridia. Question number 36. Unidirectional transmissions of impulse through a chemical synapse is due to release of neurotransmitters by axons and not by dendrites. Question number 37. Pituitary gland is ectodermal in origin. Question number 38. All of the followings are 4 carbons compound except pyruvic acid because pyruvic acid is also 3 carbon compound. I think आप इसको ओके पायरुविक एसिड आल्सो 3 कार्बन कंपाउंड इज आल्सो रिलेट, अगर आप इसको उससे रिलेट कर सकते हैं जैसे कि इथेन, मेथेन, इथेन, फिर प्रोपेन। प्रोपेन में भी 3 कार्बन होते हैं और पायरुविक एसिड में पी फॉर पायरुविक एसिड और पी फॉर प्रोपेन, तो उसमें भी 3 कार्बन। क्वेश्चन नंबर 39. ATPase of the muscles is located in myosin. Question number 40. Tall यानी कि capital T is completely dominant over the small t, red dwarf color. Okay, capital R in completely dominant over 5 small r. The heterozygote begins being pink plant having genotype of capital T small t capital R is self. Capital I small r is self-pollinated. What would be the proportions of plant with dwarf and pink characters in its progeny? 2/16. Question number 41. The Neanderthal man with a brain size of 1400 cc lived in Near East and Central Asia. Question number 42. Which one of the following pairs of gases are the major cause of greenhouse gases? CO2 and N2O. Question number 43. Which of the following statements are correct regarding cancer? Cancer of mesodermal origins are called sarcoma. No, this is not for sarcoma. This is for carcinoma. Okay. Pap smear is used for detections of breast cancer. No, this is detections of cervical cancer. Migrations of cancer cell from the site of origin to other parts of the body forming secondary tumors is called metastasis. Okay, malignant tumors are called neoplasm. Question 44. Which of the following is found in coralloid roots of cycas for cyanobacteria यानी कि PGA? Question number 45. Which hormone is responsible for the switch over in respiratory and circulatory systems as soon as the umbilical cord is cut? Nitric oxide. Question number 46. Which of the following characteristics is not a criterion for the classifications of fungi? Okay, not reserved food materials but fruiting bodies, types of asexual force, morphology of mycelium. Question number 47. Phylloclad modifications of aerial stem which is found in Apunsia. Question number 48. Biomass in cereal communities is less than climax stage. Question number 49. Identify the wrong statement regarding the reproductive system in cockroach. Male has a pair of testes in 4 to 6 abdominal segment. The external genitalia of male are represented by the phallomeres. Okay. फिर option C. Each ovary is formed of a group of 6 ovarian No, 6 abdominal tubules. Okay. Where females has a pair of spermitheci in the sixth segment which opens into the genital chamber. Question 50. The first terrestrial plants which possess vascular tissues, so a sporophytic plant body. Question 51. Incorrectly match. Okay. Purine nucleosides 1 prime to 9 prime glycosidic linkage 3D models of BDNA Watson and Crick. Okay, फिर option C. C values of VDNA totals amount of DNA is diploid cells no adenine and guanine's 9-membered double string structures. Question number 52. Growth continues up to death in plants. Unlimited growth देखने को मिलती है. Question of 53. The hereditary variations are due to sexual reproductions. Question of 54. Which of the following statements is A by R correct? No, no two species can occupy exactly the same niche in the same geographical area. No, but two species may not because this phase of competition to each other. Question 55. First national park developed in India, Jim Corbett National Park. Question 56. Atlas 66 is improved variety of wheat. Question 57. The form of sugar transported through the phloem is sucrose. Question 58. Which of the following is an examples of carrying out biological control of pest or a disease causing microbes trichoderma species against certain plants pathogens? Question 59. Minerals involved in the photooxidations of water is manganese, chlorine, calcium. Question 56. 60. Development of fruit from unfertilized ovary is called parthenocarpy. Question 61. Parenchymal cells with inner wall protuberances, okay, tuberances are characteristics of family Leguminaceae, Tylose. Question 62. Which of the following is not a lymphoid tissue? Pancreas, no. Spleen, tonsils, thymus. Question 63. Which of the following causes abortions in ladies? Mycoplasma. Question 64. Floral. Okay. Which one of the following floral forma represent the mustard plant? Okay, mustard. Also relate of Brassicaceae family. Option D is correct. Question 65. Which of the following cells does not exhibit phagocytic activity? Basophils, no, but monocytes, neutrophils, basophils, no, but macrophage also relate. Question 66. Which of the following is not a structural characters of an ecosystem? Decomposition is not. Question 67. Lichens are indicators of pollutions as they do not grow in polluted areas. Question 68. Identify the mismatch where, okay, do not appear in processed RNA exons, no, but Tata box for promoters or reasons. Polycistronic structural genes for present in E. coli, monocistronic structural gene code for one polypeptide. Question 69. A common reasons for extinctions of dodo, stickler, sea cow, and passengers pigeons was over exploitations are. Question 70. A okay, A equal to 120 adenine and cytosine 120 there are 120 120 उसके बाद एडनिन फिर थायमिन होगा 120 यानी कि 4 यानी कि 240 240 यानी साइटो एडनिन थायमिन साइटोसिन टू ग्वानिन ग्वानिन भी होगा 120 तो ये सेम हो जाएंगे तो यानी कि अब इसको अगर देखा जाए तो ये अगर मल्टीप्लाई करते तो 480 के इक्वल होगा Question 71. What would happen to the level of gonadotropins after surgical removal of ovaries? Blood gonadotropins level will rise markedly. Question number 72. During mitosis, okay, spindle apparatus is formed. No, nucleus elongates and divides into two nuclei without equitable chromosomes distributions. Question number 73. Which of the following statements are correct? Venom of cobra is neurotoxic. Venom of sea snake is neurotoxic. Venom of viper is hemotoxic. Question number 74. Which one of the following is the correct statements regarding the particular psychotropic drug specified? Hashish causes alternations of throughout perceptions and hallucination. Question number 75. Stamens fused with petals are known as epipetalous. Question number 76. Which cranial nerves are purely sensory? First, second, and eighth. Question number 77. Find out the wrong statement. Okay. SA node is called the pacemaker of the heart. Tricuspid valve is located between the right atrium and the right ventricles. But option C is counting the numbers of QRS complexes that occurs in a given time period. One can determine the heartbeat rate of an individual's. But option D is not so correct because P waves represent the depolarizations of the atria. Correct. But while QRS complexes represent the repolarization, no, but depolarizations of ventricles. Question 78. Which hormone is a proteinaceous hormone? Insulin. Question 79. Cytoskeleton is made up of proteinaceous filaments. Question 78. Question 80. The unoccupied portions of the embryonic blastocells which persist as the body cavity of the adults is called pseudocoelom. Question 81. Incorrect regarding glycogen. Okay, glycogen is analogous to starch. It is non-reducing sugars. It gives red color with iodine solution. Okay, it is a structure for a secret. No. Question number 82. Excess use of herbicides and pesticides has only resulted in the selections of resistant varieties in a much lesser time scale. It is an examples of natural selections फिर उसके बाद evolutions by anthropogenic actions. Question number 83. How deep is photic or a euphotic zone from the upper surface of sea? 200 meters. Question number 84. Which of the following classifications is mostly widely used in herbarium? Bentham and Hooker's classification. Question 85. Which of the following is incorrect about Klinefelter syndromes? Fertile females, no, but a chromosomal disorder, karyotype 44 plus XXY gynecomastia. Question 86. Your uncle is a trained botanist. While walking through an agricultural field, he wanted to show you a leaf modified for storing food. He dug up the plant for garlic. Question 87. Shellfish taken from the water during a red tide would be poisoned with neurotoxin. Question 88. What is the fate of C-peptide during the productions of insulins removed during maturations of pro-insulin into insulin? Question 89. Aqueous humors exist the eye through the canal of Schlem. Question 90. If there are 120 adenine, okay, molecule in bDNA, double helical structures so so coils and coils. What is the number of pyrimidine adenine, okay, pyrimidine, okay, nucleotides forming three hydrogen bond in it? Okay, approximate base for base pairs only. BDNA so as 20 coils contains, okay, 10 pairs. Okay, 10 into 20 equal to 200. 200 is also removing of 120, then also remaining of 80. इस प्रकार आपके 90 क्वेश्चन कंप्लीट होते हैं। आई होप आप लोगों को वीडियो पसंद आई होगी, तो प्लीज़ वीडियो को ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लाइक एंड शेयर करें, और जिन लोगों ने अभी तक मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है प्लीज़ वो लोग चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें। थैंक्स वॉच फॉर दिस वीडियो, और मिलते हैं जल्द ही एक नई वीडियो के साथ।